Kenzo Ball, you tapped in with PPhilms. What's the word, man?
What's the word? What's the word, gang? Chilling and shit. You know that shit.
That's what's up. Listen, man, I'm so happy to be doing this right now. I first tapped in with TG Crippy, your brother, and now to be interviewing you, it's a blessing because it's just to see both of y'all doing so many great things and being successful.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm gonna start this off by saying, you know, thank you for coming on my platform and giving me the opportunity.
No problem, gang. I already told you for me I was gonna pop out.
Word.
I was in Cali and shit. We were supposed to do what we were supposed to do for me, but told you for me. I just told you pull up tonight. We gonna go up.
Exactly. Word. So here on PPhilms, you know, we try to help the viewers get to know Kenzo Ball, the rapper, and the person. You know, so there might be personal questions, but it's just to let the people who love you and what you represent get to know you on a deeper level.
Yeah,
all right. Word. So we all know Kenzo Ball is from the Bronx, 165th to be exact, right?
Yeah, it's a fact.
Bet. So tell some of the viewers who, there you go, the 5 word. Tell some of the viewers, you know, who really want to get to know you, some of your childhood memories growing up out there. What comes to mind?
Shit, just regular shit niggas we doing. We was young for me, running around in the park and shit. We was young. For me and everybody are moving around the block, living around the block.
Yeah.
Licking up, for me. We running around. For me, regular shit, playing ball in the park. Then niggas start getting older and shit. You know, our neighborhoods don't fuck with this neighborhood down the block or some shit.
Yeah.
Niggas start fighting and shit like that. Running into niggas. You know, shit start getting a little bit realer and realer. You know, as we get older and shit like that.
Escalates
a lot of guys and shit, but so for me, everybody went to the same school. For me, on the 5.
Got you.
Couple niggas.
Yeah, the people we see you with now, are they, did you grow up with everybody, like P-Dot, all of them?
Yeah, more 9 times out of 10 niggas you see me with, I grew up with all them niggas.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, but P-Dot for me from the side, they from 167, they 2 blocks away, so.
Okay.
Yeah, them niggas is close.
Yeah, that, well, 5th to the side.
Yeah, 5th to the side, that shit right there for me, but yeah, you know, being in the park and shit, playing ball, get to fighting and shit, brawling with niggas from down the block, you know, regular kid shit, niggas go through and shit like that.
Exactly.
You know how that shit go.
Word. So you and TG being brothers, what were y'all like as kids?
I ain't gonna lie, we was wild, but we was just always on that shit. We niggas was always close and shit like that for me.
Yeah. So the same way y'all are now, that's how it's always been.
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, same way it always been.
That's
a lot of niggas ain't know me and TG blood related and shit like that.
They didn't know?
Yeah, a lot of niggas.
Oh wow.
A lot of people ain't know at first for me. But if you know, for me, really niggas from the town and shit know. For me, everybody know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I interviewed TG, when he told me, cause he said the line in the song, but I was like, yo, you know, everybody calls niggas their brothers and all that. I'm like, yo, let me ask him. When he told me, I was shocked as hell.
Yeah. Same mom, same pops, same everything. That's a fact.
That's what's up. Word. So at what point in your life is the name Kenzo Baller created, and what does it mean for the people that don't know?
Shit, Kenzo, like, I ain't gonna lie. My shit was, at first my shit was just Trey Kenzo. Like, for me, my shit Trey, that's my name and shit. For me, I was going, I was running it up when I first started fucking with the scamming shit back in the day. I was playing and shit like that. I would cop like 3 Kenzo shirts or some shit, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just put that in my name. You feel me? And after I just ran with that shit, I just kept that shit, feel me? I ain't gonna lie, I was a young nigga back in that time, niggas like 12, 13, with Kenzo shirts and shit like that, out of sacks and shit, niggas wasn't doing that, so I'm like, I'm gonna put my name down. I was just feeling myself, honestly.
Yeah, but you know, having that spotlight on you, what does that feel like right now for you?
Well, honestly, for me, it's like, for me, I ain't gonna lie, niggas is still underrated for me. Honestly, we don't got that much spotlight. Like we just getting known and shit like that. But that shit really not nothing to me for me. I just shit just make me wanna work more. Shit just make me wanna work more. Honestly, for me, everybody watching, gotta keep that shit coming. You gotta keep the fans. You gotta keep them satisfied.
Exactly.
How that shit go.
Exactly.
That's why I be trying to drop every chance I get. You see, I was just shooting a video and shit like that.
Yeah.
So you know, it's just movies. Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's just movies after movies and shit like that. God
damn. Nah, I definitely seen you like that's something I realized y'all have been so consistent. Like putting this interview together, I usually go through all the interviewees' music. y'all in the last quarter y'all dropped so many songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, was that intentional? Did y'all have that conversation like, yo, for fourth quarter we going all out?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. We just making some. We always be making mad songs. We just every time we go to the studio, we lock in 2-3 songs. So it's like, for me at that time, we like fuck it. For me, we just gonna end 2021. For me, we gonna end that shit off with a bang. We did talk about it at a point, but at first we just dropping the drop because that's what we gonna do. We like fuck it. We gonna drop every week. Every week we gonna drop. We gonna drop some shit. So after that, we just like fuck it. Now we see it's December and shit like that. We just started going crazy, like dropping mad music, because we like, we gotta get our shit up there. Niggas gotta know exactly who we are.
Absolutely.
Feel me? And that shit working.
Absolutely. Word.
Niggas still, that shit not stopping nothing. Niggas about to be way more consistent than that. Feel me?
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of shit coming.
Got you. How about the rapping? When does that actually begin with you?
When I started rapping?
Yeah.
Say probably like 3-4 years ago, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, word?
BTG was rapping for a minute, for me. Niggas was 20, for me. But
okay. Wow.
So me, niggas was rapping since they was like 15, 16.
Oh, wow.
Niggas started rapping, for me, but first we was playing in the crib and shit like that. Niggas is
just freestyling a little bit.
Yeah, for me. Niggas is 20 now, so that's like 5 years. But honestly, like as far as started taking serious, trying to go to the studio and shit, probably like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
For me, we just started at first. Me and TG used to rap. Niggas would rap in the crib. We went to my son Washi's studio and shit like that, trying to make some shit, whatever. For me, it was some regular shit. Niggas wasn't nice, but for me, that was a good start.
Yeah, that's when y'all was like kind of fine tuning the craft. You feel me?
Yeah, we was trying to find out what the fuck we wanted to do.
Exactly.
But for me, after that, for me, I ain't gonna lie, we've been dropping videos and shit from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
3 years ago, before niggas was even rapping in the Bronx, bro. I got songs, you can search that shit up. Like,
yeah, nah, I seen
videos and shit like. So it's like everybody from the Bronx knew that we been rapping and shit. So like everybody be talking about who started Bronx Trail, who did that. Like none of that shit even matter. I know me and TG was rapping before a lot of these niggas, really all of them.
Yeah, with you saying that, you know, I seen the first video that I seen, song and video I seen by you was Pack a Lot with Zah B, Knuckles B, and Ugarari.
Free Zah, that's my cousin and shit. That's the buzzing for you.
Word. You know, free Zah B, word. Were you, even before that, were you doing music? Were you putting out music, or was that the first actual video you released?
We put also like probably like couple features on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Feel me, but.
Right.
Videos and shit, nah, that was my first video.
Got you.
Yeah, that was my first video.
Yeah, and even on that, you get 100K on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I should been hit 100K. I was outside, niggas. Niggas bid their first 100K. That shit was doing a little buzz.
Yeah, what's that feeling like? Going from you freestyling in the crib, not really taking it serious, drop a song, get 100K. Like, what's that feeling like?
Nah, that shit was active. I ain't gonna lie, we just lived at that time. For me, I was like, nah, niggas gotta take this shit serious. But at that time, niggas just took a little break for me, for a little bit for me. Yeah. Niggas just, for me, young niggas, for me, acted crazy. We was in the streets and shit like that. But niggas took a little break. But niggas got right back on that shit once, for me.
Yeah.
It just seemed like one time you just talking to me, TG, all the guys being in the spot. Like, I ain't gonna lie, niggas knew we, like, it's a lot of talent and all shit. Like, a lot of niggas could rap. That's when we started getting better, after we started just perfecting our craft. Everybody see our niggas was rapping, we like, nah, we rap different from these niggas for real. Like,
yeah.
We like, all of us just got, for me, hit the stool. So we like, nah, we just gonna book these stool sessions and shit, start working and shit like that. We like, nah, we gonna start dropping the videos. We start dropping the video, we start shooting videos, hitting up the video, man. At first, but the crazy part about it, at first it was hard, because like, we try to hit up the video, man, shit, a lot of them wouldn't answer and shit like that.
Not answering on IG, like?
Like on IG and shit like that, hell yeah, like.
Yeah.
Before niggas was lit and shit like that.
I realized that, yo, that happens. A lot of cameramen, I don't know, if you ain't lit, you gonna go through it a little bit before you
gotta at least post some shit, like, niggas start seeing, like, I ain't gonna lie, then some video may start hitting, because we've been trying to shoot videos for mad long, honestly, talk about it, like, just that we couldn't get in contact with video mans, they wouldn't hit niggas back, so we like, alright, fuck it, just gonna keep working. We start working, niggas start seeing, posting trailers and shit, niggas seeing who niggas is. We shot a little video, me and TG, they pick them off.
Yeah.
Part 1 and shit like that. And then niggas start, niggas rapping and shit like that.
Bad.
For for me, a video may start hitting niggas back, and once they start hitting niggas back, we just start going crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, you did mention before Zah B being your cousin. What was it like growing up with him?
Yeah, we went to the same school too, cause Zah, for me, he was living in the Bronx and shit. So he went to school with the 50s on the 5. When niggas on 50 for me.
Yeah.
So that's how it was for me. We always in the nigga crib. He always come to my crib for me.
Yeah.
Since even when he got locked up, since he got locked up.
Wow.
Like, that shit ain't never stopped for me, all of us, for me.
Yeah. Do y'all speak often, you and him?
Yeah, we talking on the phone, but I ain't speak to him in a little minute, but he sent his love earlier too. That's crazy. My son was on the phone with him. Said he sent his love and shit. I'm gonna get on the line with that nigga real soon, though. Free that nigga. Really, though.
I seen that there was a break for like a year, and on March 19, 2020, you released "Pick 'Em Off," as you said before, with TG Crippy. You know,
that's a fact.
What was happening between that break? Like, what caused that break?
Shit, we was just in the streets, for me beefing and shit. Man, shit for me, we just on that shit for me. And niggas was like, for me, as regular young niggas shit though.
Yeah.
You just on that shit. I ain't gonna lie. You just on that shit, bro. Like, but after that, we like, for me, we go, like, niggas prove they points. We about to just focus on this music and shit right now.
Yeah.
Get back with the music shit. That's when we got back on the music tip. But for me, we was in the streets and shit, so that caused us to take a little break.
Yeah. Nah, I can see that happening. How do, you know, I remember listening to G Herbo speak, and he was like, one of the hardest things he ever did was leave the streets. You know, leave, kind of like distance himself from certain things and people. You know, how tough is it?
That shit is hard, though. That shit is hard, because at the end of the day, like, I mean, it's what you grew up, it's what you used to, for me, it's what you know, but for me, you got people who love it and shit, too, but, like, everybody can't go for me. Like, certain niggas for me, everybody can't go for me. Niggas love everybody, but you know how that shit go.
Exactly.
For me, and plus, niggas ain't gonna stay here forever. Niggas doing this shit to get up out of here, so.
Facts.
Why would niggas stay here for me?
Yeah.
Alright. For me, you gotta learn from other niggas' mistakes. You see a lot of shit that's going on.
Yeah.
Whatever, for me. Like, we been in the streets. Me and TG been in the streets from young. Niggas know us. Like, niggas knew us. One nigga blood, one crip, and they brothers. Everybody knew us in the town. Everybody knew what's up. Everybody knew. Like, at the end of the day, niggas don't got nothing to prove. Like, or
at this point, it's just making the music. Yeah. When you look back at songs like that, like Pick 'Em Off, what goes through your mind when you look at the older songs?
For me, I just see it like at the start, but niggas just, that's just like the first started. We first, like, that's why I knew, like, I'm thinking about, like, that's when we like, yo, we really gonna take this shit serious, like, we gonna start signing. Like, the first video is always a memory, like, the first, like, for me, because that's, for me, Pack a Lot was my first video and shit, but the first shit with TG, that's different for me. That's with my brother and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, so we started and shit, like, so we like, yeah, that shit was just a different type of vibe.
Exactly.
For me.
Yeah, and you know, speaking about taking it serious, during your interview with Intro.Kev, you know, shouts out to him.
Shout out again.
Where you did say you told everybody that, yo, you know, I'm gonna be taking this rap shit serious. You know, all of y'all need to be serious with it with me. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody. So everybody, like, it's like, niggas don't really got a choice.
Yeah.
We all doing this shit. Everybody said they want to do this shit, so when it's time to do this shit, I hope everybody really ready to get focused. And that's why I told niggas, because I'm about to get focused, so niggas about to get focused. Because sometimes certain niggas say, they, oh, bro, we all know, yeah, for me, I get it. We doing what we do, but for me, we can still do this right now. Like, niggas got it. I ain't gonna lie. We knew we had it when we was rapping in the crib. Like, we just got to get this shit out there.
Exactly.
And that's what we did. Everybody got on the same time. Got focused, and that's what we did. That's what we doing right now.
You know, for me, I noticed that after y'all dropped Spin Again on January 30th, 2021, you know, y'all just went crazy from there. Like, I seen so many songs. I seen Ballin' Like JB, Dump on Sight, Response, Everybody Shot, you know, and then the song that y'all probably most known for, which is now at 1 million views, Fifth to the Sev, you know.
Yeah, it was a movie.
Yeah. Putting that whole song together, you know, what was that like initially? Because TG told me he didn't even like the beat at first.
Yeah.
So
I showed TG the beat. For me, I picked the beat and all that. I showed TG the beat. I showed Peter the beat. For me, TG wasn't really jacking the beat or whatever. I'm telling him, nah. That's when the sample wave for me first started getting lit.
Yeah.
So be like, I'm like, nigga, we gotta do this. Like, I'm jacking this shit. I'm like, this shit fire. Like, I was gonna do it by myself, if anything. Like,
yeah.
For me, for me, take it mad long. I'm like, yo, alright, what niggas gonna do? Like, for me, so he like, for me, TG, I'm like, just write to the shit. He like, I bet. I wrote to the shit. I'm writing to the shit. I wrote my shit like quick. For me, I get in there. He hear the shit. He like, nah, shit sound different with that beat on.
Yeah.
So he like, yeah. TG writing for me. He getting on that shit. Bow. We getting on that shit. We just did that shit regular song though. We didn't know it was like really gonna go up like that. But I was feeling that shit. And we just shot that shit right after. Like probably like 3 days after. And then we dropped that shit. That shit just started going up. We like, nah.
Damn. From there, like, what's going through your mind, like, cause that's
like, right there. I'm like, it's really time to go crazy.
Yeah. And what's happening now? Is your DMs being flooded? Is followers going up? What's going on?
You know how that shit goes. Bad people, bad message requests, so I can't see a lot of messages sometimes. But
Yeah.
For me, all my fans, you know, I reply to all my fans as much as I could. We post everybody's story. Niggas know I ain't no bougie nigga.
Yeah.
All my fans know what's up. Well,
Facts. You know,
my fan base built up a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Nah, I see that. Even you speaking about he didn't like the beat, then listening to it after he liked it. Have you ever is there any songs that you recorded that kind of grew on you after, but at first you didn't really like it?
Let me see. I ain't gonna lie, not really, cause I got a lot of songs that I like. Like all my shit I put out where I fuck with, like, but a song that grew on me for real. It's not even out. Gave him it's probably not even out.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not out yet.
That's all good, bet. So I know after Fifth to the Sev, you have songs like Response Part 2, Ball Out, Vibes on Top, Ready to Blitz, and then you release your first solo track. Let Me Know.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's going crazy.
Facts. It went first day, first week, it went crazy. You know, did you intentionally like release that solo track to kind of show people you could do it on your own, or like why? Because y'all did so many collabs together. What made you want to do that individually?
Nah, cause that's when I'm like I was already taking it serious at that time, so I'm showing niggas like I'm on a different type of time, and like that's why I didn't even do no extra drill vibe on that shit, nothing. I show niggas I can do some different shit.
Yeah.
For me, just showing niggas like give me some shit different, like shit not about nothing. I could feel me. That's how that whole shit came together.
That's what's up.
Yeah. For me, I was like, yeah, it's time for a dolo. Everybody doing they dolos and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, it's time for my shit. I'm gonna show these niggas. I'm gonna do some different shit for me. Show them.
Yeah. Well, you had the CK sample on that drill beat, produced by Elvis. You know,
yeah, shout out Elvis.
What's you know he spoke to me about y'all, like, yo, how much he loves y'all music and all that. What's the relationship there with him?
That's personally gig, like for me, cause we was fucking with him before he was doing the sample beats.
Okay.
5 Little Top, that beat, that's Elvis beat, and that shit not a sample for me.
Yeah.
Like, we was fucking with, we did some shit with Elvis before, like, so it's like, you already know, for we was fucking with that nigga for a minute before we was lit, before he was lit, so you know, for me, he came to my studio session recently too, gave me some beats and shit, I did them shit right in front of him and all that, like,
wow.
Shit like, that's gang, like, you know. You fuck with niggas' music heavy. You fuck with that nigga beats heavy. That's why we do a lot of his shit.
That's a fact. That's what's up. You know, that song is at 5 million, well, 500,000 views right now. So congrats, man.
Yeah, good looking, bro.
You know, I am curious to know, at this point, are you signed or?
Man, there's a lot going on.
Kenzo signed, man.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Yo.
It's a lot going on, though. It's a lot going on. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you ain't say no, so.
I ain't say yeah though either.
Word, that's a fact.
Just a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of offers there.
Bet. Like yeah, that was another question of mine. Is labels really reaching out and?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Labels here be a TG crazy.
Word. Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Bet. Well, I pray for the best for y'all. Y'all get the best deal possible.
Niggas trying to do the right thing. We ain't signing for no little bags like the little ops and shit.
Yeah.
They doing crazy. They going crazy, but we ain't gonna.
You trying to get a bag?
Yeah.
Big bag. Word. So you was in Cali. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What was that your first time there?
Yeah, that's a fact. My first time there. First time in Cali. Shit was valid.
Got you. What was that experience like, and what was you out there for?
I was out there for me. Being with we used to be with some label and shit like that. For me, out there and shit like that. But we was out there too, just to go out there for me, see some new shit.
Yeah.
For me, being really, for me, shit was valid. It was a new scene and all that.
Yeah.
For me, but it wasn't extra hot because for me, we went at this time.
Got
you.
You.
Go back in the summertime and scorching. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Nighttime was fake getting a little nippy out there.
Yeah,
like,
that's a
we
fact.
in Cali right now.
Shit feel like New York.
Yeah, but daytime is hot though.
Bad.
And like 80, probably 75.
Wow. So while out there, you know what I'm saying, it being your first time, like what was the vibes like?
Nah, shit was valid, bro. I was just looking around and shit, watching the strip. The Walk of Fame and all that. Just walking around just seeing new shit, seeing what's going on out there. People in the scene and all that.
Different
vibe. You know, I'd be out there, me and TG, my son Chaser, my son Buddy. For me, that's my manager. Shout out my nigga Buddy.
Bad. So of all, you know, we went through so many songs. Of all the songs you released, what's your favorite song of yours that you released and why?
Yeah. My favorite song that I released so far?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie. Damn. 57, let me know.
57, let me know.
Those was my top shit. I don't know why I was fucking with shit so much.
Word. Is it you know, I know you say you don't know why, but
I knew I knew why.
Yeah.
Let me know. That was my first dope or shit like that. So
got you.
for me, I was really focused on that shit. Like, I was feeling that shit, and it's cause the beat too. I was really jacking that beat, heavy.
Yeah. But and for Fifth to the Sev, I guess it's like that was the biggest.
As I said that, so I said I picked that shit. That's the shit I wanted to do for
Yeah.
me. So I was feeling that shit OD. Like I just knew the song was gonna be fire. I didn't know it was gonna hit 1 million, 1.1 million, 1.2 million, but I knew that shit was gonna be fire. Like I just knew the song was gonna be fire. I didn't know what it was gonna do.
Yeah.
But that shit right there, that's my shit.
Yeah. With how often you guys release music, you know, what's the recording process? Are you freestyling? Are you writing? Punching in?
It depends. I ain't gonna lie. Most of the time, like I like writing and shit, but I'll write. Sometimes I write in the stool, write in the crib. But what I'll do, I'll probably just write a little bit and freestyle the rest.
Got you. Okay.
Write half and freestyle the last half for me, because I already know. For me, I already got the vibe in it right there, and I can just keep going on.
Yeah.
That's
a fact. Yeah. You know, do you have any goals for the next 2 to 3 years? Like, if so, what are they?
I ain't gonna lie, to get wealthy. Get wealthy. Go crazy with the music for me.
Yeah.
Keep going up with this shit. That's it. Like, keep going up for me.
Yeah.
Trying to get this for me. Keep running the bag up. You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
Regular shit.
I feel you. You know, we did see that Drewski had Drewski and Gabe from On the Radar basically came out and said that they're not really promoting. Well, Drewski's not really promoting any songs dissing, and Gabe from On the Radar, he's not really. He doesn't want any rappers coming up there and name dropping on his show. You know, when y'all hear that, you know, as the rapper, because I feel like I heard a lot of other people speak about it who's not rapping, but for the rappers, how do y'all feel about that?
I ain't gonna lie, I get why they saying that shit.
Yeah.
Shit getting heavy and all that, but for me, this is like, this what niggas rapping, this what niggas, for me, this how niggas is doing, this is what's lit right now, like, for me. Niggas can make songs, for me, without dissing niggas too, like, for me, niggas don't gotta diss niggas, bro, but it's a lot of songs that's already out there. Niggas dissing a lot of songs that's lit. You hear a lot of lit songs, not from every side, bro.
Yeah.
From Brooklyn, from the Bronx, from all sides in there. And most of them shit's getting played on the radio now.
Yeah.
Like, niggas know, bro, what it's about, bro. Everybody jacking that, bro. And a lot of people just doing that because they don't want their platform to fail. For me, I get it. And all that. For me, but
when you say people doing that, like the rappers are dissing.
A lot of for me. No, I'm saying like a lot of for me of the platforms. is doing that, saying they don't want no, for me, people mentioning names and shit for me. I get why for me, because they don't, you keep having that up there around this time, probably, for me, fuck up the platform and all that, but.
You think it's that, or do you feel like, because some people are saying, because he's saying he just sick and tired of seeing people lose their life, but you feel like it's more like a platform thing?
I do it's that too. Nah, I'm saying, that shit could all come together.
Okay.
For me, they don't like that shit, for me, and plus, for me, they not feeling the vibe on that shit, and plus, if they keep allowing that shit, for me, the higher ups might not jack it.
Yeah.
For me.
Got you.
Do you? How that shit go?
Yeah. Do you feel like the music affects the streets, or the streets affects the music?
It's both ways. It's both ways. I ain't gonna lie, because the streets, for me, shit that happen in the streets make you want to go do music.
Yeah.
And shit that niggas say in music make niggas want to go take it to the streets.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, you know how that shit go, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you know how that's facts though.
Yeah.
Word. So it's both ways. I ain't gonna lie. But that shit for me. A lot of niggas, I got music, me personally, I got music that I ain't dissing niggas, I ain't messing. I got a lot of music about to drop. I ain't mentioning niggas, I ain't dissing niggas, like, especially now I'm on a different level, bro. Like, it's time to do different shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, I get what they say for me. Shout out Drewski, shout out On The Radar. I recently went up there too. That's the crazy part for me. I went up there like 2 weeks ago, a week ago. Yeah. For me, he posted that a couple of days ago, but.
Yeah. You did an interview, or you did the freestyle?
Me and TG did an interview. We both did a freestyle.
That's what's up.
So yeah, tune in. That shit gonna be dropping probably.
Of course. Alright, bet. You know, we seen a lot of New York drill rappers recently, you know, get locked up in the last few months, from guys from all over, K-Flock, Busy Banks, you know, gang indictments, you know, all over, C Blue, you know, many people, you know. With all that happening, do you try to move differently yourself?
Yeah, I got to. For me, niggas already been snapped. Niggas not trying to be out here having to bail out. These niggas the cops just want you to bail out, especially you get off some serious shit. You want to bail out, they gonna give you bail so you can waste your money. You go to your next court date, and niggas send you right back in.
Yeah, that's literally what they did to C Blue.
Like, for me, yeah, that's a fact. See? Yeah, that's another example. Like, they did that to a lot of niggas, though. C Blue not the only one, for me.
Yeah.
Word.
Damn. How does that, like...
Or you think you get bail for the shit, you probably get bail for that, but like for some serious shit.
Not getting bail.
And if you do, you're just gonna waste your money. You're gonna pay that bail. You're gonna go back to court. They're gonna remand your ass.
Damn. Yeah. So how does with how hot New York is, like as far as like how intense things are, how do you avoid both sides of the coin, like basically the street shit and NYPD?
For me, you gotta try to stay out the mix sometimes. Niggas is always around. I mean, like, try to stay out the mix as much as I can. I'm trying to live in the studio, nigga. Like,
thanks. Stay consistently in
there.
Live in
the studio, shoot a video, so I don't gotta worry about none of that for me. This label's cool and shit.
There you go.
Take the shit to the top, what you know.
Bad. You know, this is something I do with every, I ask every interviewee to do. Name their top 5 NY drill artists for 2021. So for 2021, New York was going crazy. Who would be in your top 5? It goes by 3 things.
Us, right?
You could put you, but it goes by 3 things. It goes by statistics, talent, and influence. Who would be in your top 5?
Alright. Other than me and TG, for me, I said K-Flock. For me, Free KK. One of the vibes and stuff. Somebody, Free KK. I said Dougie B. So it's going crazy. For me. And for me, that's B Love was going crazy too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
For me.
So
for me, KK had the influence for me. Dougie had the impact for me. And B Love just had like the vibe. Like niggas was just jacking his vibe with his music. He had the good vibe on his shit. Like for me, they started for me going with the consistency. He was being consistent too. Like shout out B Love too. Doing his thing.
Yeah. So we got K Flock, Dougie B, B Love. 2 more. Are you and TG the 2 or
Yeah, me and
okay,
TG.
okay. Got you. There go that 5. Bet. Before we go, is there anything you'd like to let the people know that we didn't touch on?
For me, it's a lot of heat coming for y'all niggas, bro. Y'all thought we was being consistent, but it's only gonna be more consistency coming.
Yeah.
We got a lot of shit, me and TG, for me working on an EP.
That's what's
A
up.
lot of shit, bro. Niggas got a lot of shit dropping. For me to stay tuned and all that. For me, we not gonna be dissing niggas in a lot of tracks too. It's a lot of tracks, niggas got a lot of shits. Niggas got a lot of different shits, bro.
Yeah, that's what's
Maybe,
up.
of course, gonna be still some shits, but you know how that go.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas dissing for me. Ain't you see it couldn't be nothing. You gotta ask me. What happened with this? What happened with that? I'm Kenzo Ball. Niggas know what's up. Can't ask about me or nothing, nigga. Sorry, niggas know what's up. Really like that. For me, nigga, I don't gotta talk much.
There we
For
go.
me, shout out PPhilms though. We outside and
Fact
really
though.
though.
Fact though.
Every out shot.
Before we go, just name 3 people you'd like to see tap in with PPhilms for an interview.
Oh yeah, my son Ray Baller. Definitely. My son Chase. And you see him tap in with an interview. Son Chase from the side. My son Ray Baller from the
Chase
five.
Ray Baller, yeah.
Who else? Let me see. I'm trying to think right now.
Alright, we got one more.
You did a couple interviews with the guys. You did TG, you did Tina.
Yeah.
I mean, trying to think.
Yeah, we got Ray Baller.
Ray Baller, we got Chase.
We got Chase.
Damn, we got a lot of niggas on the roster too.
Word, right?
So I'm like, for me, yeah. Damn, I tapped in with Tina, yeah. Oh yeah, my son P Dot. I gotta tap in with P Dot too. For me, about to get back with that shit too.
Let's get it. So we got Ray Baller, we got P Dot,
and Chase,
and we have Chase.
Yeah.
There we go. Listen, Kenzo Baller, it was a pleasure.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, you heard?
Yeah, gangsta, you know the vibes, man.